the Banlist just happened, and now we have cars that you should pick up before your next locals, or hopefully before December 13th. That'll be next Monday as the release of this video. Yes, the Banlist has come out. I have a video up on my channel if you want to go check that out. You know, I'll definitely have the link in the description of this video. But yeah, the first car I'm talking about you should pick up is Artifact Lancia. Even though there are bestials running around, I do highly suggest that you pick up Artifact Lancia because during your opponent's turn, they can't disrupt you because all you gotta do is go Lancia. And during your opponent's turn, that's when you go standby phase. As soon as they go standby phase, make sure they announce what phase they're going through. Just drop Lancia. Lancia, they can still summon, but they can't banish anything. And that's what you really want them to do. You just don't want to banish anything on your field if you're going first. If you're going second, this is probably even more powerful because they can't disrupt your field. And I recommend picking this up right now. This is the Battle of Legend Heroes Revenge. And I'm telling you, get the highest rarity version. Because these are the ones that are going to retain value just in case if you ever decide to sell them. Starting price is $9.95. Bombs out at $10. They're running at $10 right now. If you have at least two copies, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Another card that more or less counters Kashtira more than it counters Taylor's more than Kashtira Solid Graveyard coming out of Dual Devastator easily. It's about $1, about $1 right there, not too much. Discard one card effects that activate in the graveyard this turn or negate it. Pretty much as soon as you see your opponent activates a Tailorman card, go Silent Graveyard. Like if you're going second, if you're going first, if you're going second, you literally and as long as this doesn't hurt you, if you're reboarding a card, I don't believe this affects it. I think if the card activated in the graveyard, yeah, Solid Graveyard, I definitely recommend having this. This card is very powerful. Just with Tailorman being a lot weaker now, this is a card I recommend having. Talk about another card that hits both decks, but mostly Kashtira is Book of Eclipse coming out of Dual Devastator. Let me turn on the light. Coming out of Dual Devastator. Starting at $2.38. Bottom out at $4 for Dual Devastator. This is a card I recommend. Flip everything face down. Just keep it moving easily. I definitely recommend picking up a playset of this before it skyrockets because this will skyrocket the price. It's skyrocketing right now, and this card's already flew off the market. Book of Lunar Eclipse comes from Lightning Overdrive. $9, $10. It's a $10 card. If you want the cheaper version, if you're someone on a budget, I definitely recommend getting the 2022 Ten of Pharaoh Gods version. This card started to go up too. It's at 25 cents. It's not gonna go anywhere. But once the secrets go off the market, this is gonna be the next version. Definitely recommend picking up this card. Both of them have downsides. Book of Eclipse could be ash because it says during the end phase that's still your turn. Your opponent draws cards and you can ash ash that effect. And this one you have to have that your opponent has to have two monsters on their side. This side field. You can flip down one of your monsters if needed, but this is mostly that your opponent has to have at least two monsters, plus you gotta discard a card. Either way, it depends on how you want to play. I definitely recommend picking up Book of Lunar Eclipse. The Message Shifter, easily. I better say that even with Flundery's losing Bear Statue, Flunder will still be a very powerful deck now. They just have to play differently. Like D-Shift is $5. It started at $5. It is decreasing, but it's still a card I will side against Tearlaments. Just because if you, this is what it is. I've always for tournaments always wait until they have a monster on the field because some players play gamma going set game two. And the biggest thing you want to do is dimension shifter is you wait for that first effect, and then you like if they don't have if you go, do you have anything to change? If not, you go D shifter. You chain to that first effect, and then whatever they build goes straight to the bear's pile. And if they have a bunch of one ofs, that's it. That's just gold. I would definitely recommend pick up D shifter. That's a good card right there. Another card I would recommend Triple Tastic Talents rather than the Duelist version. And this is starting to skyrocket. $50 starting off. Bottoms out $53 on the first page for Triple Tastic Talents. If someone who wants a more budgeted version, cheaper version, they're all starting to rise up in price. 2021 10 of Ancient Battles, $17.15. They're in a rising. And the Magnificent Mavis version was, last time I talked about it, was about $10. It is skyrocketing. It is about $17. I recommend picking this up right now because this also get just easily steal a tournament and or cash tarot card, but also Triple Tastic Thrust is coming out, and Talents is a very good 1/2 of in the deck where you can just grab it off and continue to play. There's one last card I'm gonna recommend, even though it's a trap card. You might know what I'm talking about. Actually, no. As a matter of fact, there's two. I want to talk about Dimensional Barrier because I do think Dimensional Fissure is good, but Dimensional Barrier is slightly, Dimensional Barrier is great as well. Lightly play unlimited about $5. First lightly played first dishes about $6.99, $7. This card is decent because what it does is because it does hit rituals, it doesn't hit links, but it's in a format like this, you do want to hit as many decks as possible. And this card might see a resurgence. Definitely with Triple Tastic Thrust, all you gotta do is you send it to your field on your turn. Then on their turn, you flip it, you go declare one monster card type. Whatever you know they're playing, flip it up and GG's. I would definitely recommend playing this. Barrier. And this is the other card I wanna the dimensional. Let me look. We go dimensional ground. Different. Oh no, sorry. The first, different dimension grounds. Thank you. Yep, this card. I definitely recommend picking up this card from Dual Devastator. It's probably the most recent version. They're all like two of them ultras. This turn, 8 monsters sent to Grand Raspberry. Instead of having like E-Fissure that's lingering, that can be popped by Pellerino, you go this card because they can pop it, you flip it. It's a lingering effect instead of a continuous effect. That's me no matter what, once this is activated, and unless you have like Solemn Judgment to negate the effect. Like it's about it's $1 and it's going up in price. That's what I definitely is. Even though it was like $2, it's going down. This will I do believe this will see a resurgence. Like this will see a resurgence. Definitely, if you play Labyrinth decks, if you play like trap decks, most of the Labyrinth, this will see a resurgence. That's it. Thank you for watching Mr. Blake's another video. Yeah, just be on the lookout for all these cards I mentioned in this video. And watch my Banlist reaction video. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.